finish on, nonetheless, if they can do it. Bayelsa qualified for their first Champions League in some style, finishing second to Ghana's Ampem Darko in the group stage. They bought themselves a match in the final, a rematch I should say, in the final by thrashing Espoir 6-0 in the semis. They then convincingly beat Ampem 3-0 to reach the finals for the first time. Etim Edidiong comfortably top scorer with 6 over the course of those 5 games, 3 more than any other player. She will be playing again tonight. Just 15 years old, one of a few very young players on the pitch. Has made quite an impact nonetheless. It's also a first Champions League appearance for Simba. Top their group in the qualifiers with 3 wins, 12 goals scored, none conceded, for a 5-1 win over AS Kigali in the semis and a narrow but crucial 1-0 win over She Corporate in the final. Former team of manager Charles Lukula. Young and old watching on. Their place will be rammed and bouncing tomorrow when the hosts play in the final. Not quite the same atmosphere tonight, but plenty to divulge for whoever they are supporting. Hopefully we'll see some great entertainment as well. Bayelsa won their first Nigerian Women's Premier League title in 2004. 2 more titles followed in 06 and 07. They then had to wait a decade for number 4 as Delta Queens and Rivers Angels dominated. Bayelsa finishing as runners-up in 2008 and 2015. The fourth finally came in 2018, celebrated their 5th diadem last season. Simba Queens won the last 3 Tanzanian domestic league titles. So in fact, half of those available since the league was founded in 2016. Crowned champions for the first time in 2020. And they won 16 of their 20 games to end the season ahead of JKT Queens. The Queens, who had won the previous 2 campaigns, defended their title the following season, going one better with 17 wins, also undefeated. They had 73 goals, including just 8 in that campaign. They did lose 1 as they completed their treble last year. 21 22 on the net 94 times. Hopefully we'll see some goals tonight. Players now having made their way out onto the pitch, led by tonight's refereeing team. The referee, Ansino Twanya Nyukwa of Namibia. And her assistants, Diana Kotesha, Miri Janiayi. A pair of 4-4-2 setups for the 2 teams. See Bayelsa there with Gabriel Bawu in goal. 22-year-old still in with a shout for the Golden Glove, depending on what happens tomorrow, of course. As is her opposite number, Lugomba. They both love to finish with a clean sheet and give themselves a chance at that Golden Glove. And she could use the help of her back 4 in front of her there. Joseph Igwe, the captain, Kasali and Edet. The midfield 4, Sabestine, Adaremi, Emmanuel and Itimi. And Juliet Sunday and Edidiong Etim up front. Captains there, Igwe as mentioned, and Cooper Clement exchanging niceties as the pre-match admin is fulfilled. Coin toss done. And photos posed for. VAR there if required. We shall see how the night unfolds. It's also, as mentioned, a 4-4-2 for Simba Queens. Number 21 in goal, Gelwa Lugomba. her back for Mayala, Ngoi, Wamakamba and Tosi, the 17-year-old, who's the youngest in that starting 11. Midfield 4, Pukuru, Suleimani, Odiambo and Jafari. Scored 1 in the competition. Top scorer in the team so far though, Clement the captain with 2. Number 7 leading the line alongside Pambani Kuzoya. It's the final moments now before kick-off. Teams getting themselves pumped up. Bayelsa Queens in all white, Simba in all red. Who will go away with bronze?
Thank you. Sharp, my friend.
Plenty of important figures in the crowd watching on. Has been such an important competition for female football in Africa, still in its infancy. Last year, the inaugural tournament. Fantastic to see such growth in African women's football. And the referee blows the whistle and away we go in Rabat. It's Bayelsa get us underway. Shooting from right to left. Bronze medal match in the CAF Women's Champions League. Nigerian champions Bayelsa Queens take on Tanzanian champions Simba Queens. Of course, not as much at stake as in the final tomorrow, but still on the world stage. We've had the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, in attendance. Points during this tournament and being aired all across the world. These players know this is one of the best opportunities they'll ever get to put themselves on the map of women's football. And of course, represent their club on the biggest continental stage. The bronze medal, not too bad to come away with, all things considered. They have come up against some pretty tough opposition in Mamelodi Sundowns, the holders, and as far the hosts in the semi-finals. There, Gloria Det playing at right back, the number 9. Always controversial to see a number 9 at full back. A good cross into the box there, well dealt with. Simba can't clear their lines. In fact, they've gone all the way down the other end. We've broken up though. Either team find an early goal, make a big difference to the momentum of the game. We've seen a few in this tournament, including from Bayelsa in their final group game against deadlock, the Egyptians. That was 3-0 in the end. That early goal set the tone as they confirmed their place in the semis. Charles Lakula there watching on. 35-year-old Ugandan, only joined in October. Faced Sebastian Nkoma just 4 weeks before the kick-off of the tournament. again, Simba on the way forwards. Some space here in the box for Bakuru. Lays it up to the edge of the box, but good interception. Sabastine turning this way and that. Eventually choosing the safe option. Now a chance for Bayelsa to stretch their legs, work their way forwards. Laid off to Edet. Into the danger area, well held by Gelwa Lugomba. Great hands. First time she's been called upon. End-to-end stuff here in the early minutes. Simba again on the way forward. Trying the defense splitting pass there. Bakuru not able to find Kuzoya. Trying to thread the needle. Timmy there. Free kick goes the way of Simba. It's like a painful clash of shins. Medic will be called on the first booking of the night. Also the way of Mary Adaremi, 15-year-old. It was a wild lash, missing the ball, catching the player, seemingly hurting herself as much as her opponent. Youngest player on the pitch, only turned 15 during the week. Hear that chance. Nicely crossed in by Edet, but great goalkeeping. Settle the nerves of Lugomba. Have her eyes on though that Golden Glove award. Back underway now. Lifted forward, nicely chested down by Juliet Sunday. Ever present in the competition so far, the number 6. Good strength by Emmanuel. Finds Edet on the right wing again. Straight back into the danger area again. Nearly finding both Sunday and Etim. Do hold on to possession. Lifted back in. The header over the top from Sunday. More promising from Bayelsa. Found themselves on the back foot slightly in the first few minutes, but really showing what took them this far in the competition. Lovely cross by Joseph. She picked up 2 assists in that final group game. Nearly another one there. Sabastine using her pace, buying some space. The whistle having gone. Here's a throw the way of Bayelsa. Taken by Joseph. Flicked on. Missed at the second attempt and cleared by Simba. That one just ahead of Opa Clement, the skipper. And another free kick goes the way of Bayelsa. Taken short this time. Igwe always calm on the ball as they play out from the back. Reassuring presence in the Bayelsa back line. Time played through, but runs all the way through to Lagomba. Looks to maybe launch a counter-attack, but no easy option on that occasion. In fact, her goal kick only going as far as Emmanuel. Simba could be on the back foot again here. Sunday trying to cross it in to the corridor of uncertainty. Blocked though by the first defender. A long throw from Edet. She wins the ball back. Nice turn, and out to Joseph with space on the left. She delivering the killer ball. Not this time. And the slip from Adaremi allows Simba to try and break. Good awareness by Jafari, keeping the ball. His white shirts rushed in. Nice ball forwards. Bukuru looking for Clement, but calmly done. And one for Etim to run onto. She wins a corner. Another 15-year-old, Etim. Pretty much made her mark in the qualifiers. 6 goals over the course of those 5 games. Hasn't got on the score sheet in the finals. Should love to get at least one tonight. There's another corner, and it will be another one. That cross from Edet blocked by Tossi, the left back. Lagomba doesn't catch that one, but make sure it's safe at the second time of asking. Busy start to the match for the 23-year-old. Solid to this point. Safety first from Igwe, or perhaps hoping that Joseph was on her left. Either way, it will be throw in the way of Simba. Clement. Leads it back to Mayala. One for Clement to run onto. She wins a foot race. Gets lucky-ish with the bounce. Dealt with by Joseph. Simba looking to pick up where they left off in those first few minutes. Had to sit back and defend for a while since then. Nice turn by Kazoya. Looks for options in the middle. Only find a white shirt though. Suleimani losing out. Chance to break here for Bayelsa. Sabestine, ball forwards for Etim, but Lagomba well out. Quickly off her line to quell the danger, at least temporarily. Good sliding tackle there by Goi. going down under the attentions of her opposite captain. That free kick not finding the intended target, and again, Simba straight on the back foot. Itimi, Bayelsa's top scorer after that brace against Wadi Degla, only 16 herself. Simba struggling to get it out of there, third at the moment. That foul by Jafari. A word from the referee, perhaps final warning before a booking. Is that a little bit cynical against Sabasine? Lifted in by Joseph, and a big chance here, and still, but well dealt with by Lugomba in the end. Both Sunday and Etienne having a go at it. They're falling somehow to the feet of Sunday, pretty much on the 6-yard line. Her shot blocked, and then not enough power on the rebound from Etienne to evade Lugomba. Big chance there, biggest of the match so far. Drop of the shoulder there by the left back. Teammate still on the ground. Both teams still playing on for now. Now the referee intervenes. Have to check on Kazuya. Looked like she may have just gone down a little bit awkwardly. No one near her. I think it may have just been a roll of the ankle. Yeah, you can see there, just deceived a bit by the ball. That right foot giving way. See if there'll be any changes for Simba, whether one's required here. Kula had hoped to count on his newly acquired Kenyan international Gentrix Shikangwa, who starred for the Vihiga Queens in the inaugural Women's Champions League, but she and fellow Kenyan Ruth Ngozi are both omitted from the squad due to late registration. So not quite as many options as the manager may have wanted. And his side currently down to 10. And they give away a free kick. It will be the right back, Edet, to take it. The box again. Struggling to get it fully away. Could be another chance here for Edet. Once again in. Once again headed away by the big number 22, Ngoyi. But still on and there. Shot blocked again. See Itimi looking to the heavens. Thought that was a chance for her third of the tournament. A good block by Odiambo this time. Of course, we're talking about the Golden Glove, but Golden Boot not totally out of the question for anyone here, particularly Itimi and Clement, both with 2 goals. But not if Lugomba keeps goalkeeping like that. Rushing out, collecting up the ball amid a sea of white shirts. Atimi very close though again. It's getting in front of the keeper. Jafari trying to lift it on for Clement there. That pass. Not quite on the same wavelength there. Good calm defending from Wamakamba though. Simba can try and start again. Scooped up successfully as well. Knocked on by Suleimani. And just about still hang on to the ball there, Simba. Now with more space on the right wing. See if Jafari can make the most of it. She can. Nice ball forwards. A high one for Bawu to deal with. She does. Maybe not quite the connection Jafari was looking for. That's the right for Atimi to chase. Keeps it in. Holding it up. She waits for options. Now Sabastine switched wings from the left to the right. Wamakamba holding it up again, but and the ball evading her, going out for a corner. Domo Okara, Bayelsa coach. Looking for his side to maybe make good on their promise in this first 20 minutes and find the opener, but not from that corner. Now Simba looking to break. Kara, former football player himself, suited up for numerous clubs in Nigeria and Europe, playing career spanning from 1995 to 2004. Rangy Emmanuel there, taking it past one player and laying it off right. That'll be down to Mayala to deal with. She does well enough. It'll be a goal kick. These coaches with plenty to say. Don't be fooled, they definitely want this third place. Okara described it as a golden bronze before the match. He said, unfortunately we lost the semi-finals, we were down, but we've picked ourselves up and we'll give a good show on Saturday. It's the least we can do. We didn't bargain for the bronze medal. What we came for is to win the trophy, but unfortunately we're in this situation. All we have to do is redeem ourselves by winning the match, and I'll call it a golden bronze. Team have made a strong start to claiming that golden bronze, but a mistake there could let their opposition in. Suleimani holding on to the ball. Good turn from Odiambo to get away from Atimi. Delivered in from the left by Tossi. Nearly going all the way through to Jafari. Can't keep it in, but looks like it will be a corner. It's taken a touch off a Bayelsa defender on the way through. It is Jafari to take. Clement waiting in the middle. Captain, just 21 years of age. Can't reach that one though. And again, space now for a counter-attack. The speed of Atimi, but not the pass to match. Nice turn by Atimi. Back to Atimi. Two white shirts waiting in the middle. Sunday and Sebastine. Simba emerge with the ball again. Lifted on for Clement. It's a lovely ball. Can she do it now in the box? Checks back, captain versus captain. Finds a teammate. Good shimmy to the left. And it is a free kick won by Kazuya. Back on the pitch after that bit of treatment on the sidelines. Back in the wars. But a decent position for a free kick. Just a clash between herself and Sebastine. Bawu organising the wall. Certainly a shooting opportunity here. It is Bukuru first in the queue, in the line to the ball. Looks like Odiambo waiting behind her as well. Midfielder appears to have taken control of the situation. 4 red shirts if she chooses to pass it. She lays it off, and it is Odiamo. It's a good save. Stays in, well parried away by Bawu. Danger not totally gone. A few appeals there as Suleimani hits the floor. Cleared by Edet. Good effort there by Odiambo. Good power on the strike. Keeper even to it. Jafari. Just crucial toe on the ball there by Edet. That was a promising looking move into the box. There's Odiambo. Flicking it on to Bukuru, who laid up that chance for her. Good evenly fought contest so far. Both teams with chances. Both keepers holding their own for now. We approach the half-hour mark. There is the shout as Suleimani hit the deck. And there, the effort, very well struck. Bawu diving to her right, pushing it away to safety. Pair of 1-2s for Edet. Some space on the right. A good challenge, which stays in as well. Well read though. Bayelsa straight back with the ball. Joseph looks to curl one in, but that's heading straight for the hands of Lugomba. Assured in her handling again. That's a lovely reverse pass. But good defending. Good play all round. Easily could have had an opening goal by now, but both backlines also playing well. That is why we are goalless. Laid off by Bukuru, but Suleimani unable to continue the attack. chipped forward by Joseph, kept in by Sabastine, who's brought down. And that could well be another booking. It will be. This time, Mr. Mayala, the right back, to play a little cautiously. Cynical again, not the first time. Preventing the attack, taking the one for the team with the yellow, but with over an hour to play, won't be able to do anything like that again now. Power on the free kick from Joseph, all the way in, but the free kick going against Bayelsa. Seem a shove maybe from an attacker. Nakula been pleased enough with what he's seen so far, I'd imagine. Renowned football analyst. Coaching career started as early as '97 with Monitor FC in Uganda. He won the Ugandan Cup twice with Victors FC. Igwe. It's Joseph, always there, that outlet, that left back. She's done well to pick out centre midfielder, lifts it on. Bit of space here for Sabastine, puts it into the box, nice step over. There'll be any end product. Lays it off back to Emmanuel, but given away. Kazoya, it's a free kick. Perhaps now a final warning for Edet, it appears. You get one of those. Looked less cynical than the previous one, but very much borderline for a yellow. Referee giving her the benefit of the doubt on this occasion. Kazoya dropping a bit deeper. Here, options in the middle. Nicely through the legs of the defender, but Bau rushing out well. She stayed down, keeper. Flag would have gone up anyway. Brave by the goalkeeper. Maybe just taking a boot to the leg in the process. She's fine to carry on now. Space ahead of Emmanuel. Not quite finding Joseph though. On for Clement. She'll get there. Takes it first time. Good block by Kasali. Important one. May well have been heading towards the target. No one there in support of Clement. Had to go on her own. There is the Vuvuzela player. Been hearing throughout the first half an hour. Oh, on her toes, not choosing to come for that one, and shot blocked. Simba will get another chance from the corner. It's Clement again. Tricky technique. That one very much into the 6-yard box, but well taken by Bau, looking for the big goal kick. Will be Bayelsa's throw. In no rush now though, content to slowly make their way forward. Edet on to take the throw. It'll be another long one. Not this time. Picking out Emmanuel instead. Not sure if that was a shot or a pass. Running through to Lagomba either way. Bit of a scrappy spell. The team able to cling on to possession, but Juliet Sunday trying to make something happen there. Shot from range, a little optimistic. Header by Silamani. Sign of how evenly split it's been. See that in the statistics. 54 to 46% possession in the favour of Bayelsa. Passes similar as well. Shots 6 to 4, 1 on target each. Could easily have gone either way. It is Bayelsa with considerably higher XG, expected goals, that is. 0.96 compared to 0.09 for Simba. So, according to the computers, Bayelsa very nearly should have had 1 goal by now. That would have been that big chance earlier on. To create another one before the break. Tempo's slowed down slightly in the last few minutes. As mentioned at the top of the programme, humidity high tonight, so perhaps hard to keep up the intensity for the entire 45. Simba now on the attack, across receiving all the red shirts. Joseph choosing to go back to her goalkeeper. But that not the best clearance. It's back with Clement on the edge of the box. But the captain seemingly offside. Apologies from Bawu. See there, clearly in an offside position, the captain. Tomo Okara, a few things to say. Keeper choosing to go short this time. And Bayelsa will play from the back. Kasali with the long ball, successfully picking out a teammate in the opposite half. But again, fizzling out before it really gets into the final third. Laid off by Timi for Edet. Brought down. Should be helped up by Kazoya. The shove there. Like Edet could be away down that right wing. Picked out there. Etim lays it off to Edet. Draws it back, trying to lay herself up for the cross. Difficult to get the power from the standing ball. dealt with by the Simba defence. See now a few more players walking in these final 5 or 10 minutes. Igwe, not one of them though, centre back, leading by example. And Bayelsa trying to make their way forward. They'll win a free kick here. Way forward for Etim, who again flicks it on nicely, plays the 1-2, puts it in, but too close to Lagomba. Sunday and Sabastine waiting, as they have been on a few occasions in this first half, but crosses never quite been good enough. Clement getting to the ball first, winning a free kick against the teammate. Number 16 years old. Heavily involved again tonight. And again, and that will be another free kick, which looked an uncomfortable one for Suleimani. Referee immediately calling on the medical team. She took a blow in the torso. Eyes on the ball for a teammate. Certainly not getting it though, and certainly getting the player. Lukula watching on, hoping his number 5 will be fit to continue. Once the medic has done their job. Does still look quite uncomfortable though, holding a shoulder as well. Slowly getting back to her feet. She'll make her way to the sidelines and hopefully be good to continue. Teamy trying to break down that right wing again. See if either manager chooses to make any changes at half time. Got plenty of options on the bench. Chinyere Ibuamalu for Bayelsa scored the second goal in the win over Mazembe. As well as Marianne Zanagu, who was in the group stage best 11. Both of those on the bench, so a few lesser involved players given the opportunity in this bronze medal match. So 0-0, so we're now into the final, most likely 5 minutes. We'll see how much additional time is required. Will we get a late goal before the break? Some tired legs out there. Played a lot of games in the last couple of weeks. In some pretty stifling conditions at times. But both sides will know how much of an impact a late goal will have, changing the momentum. That'll be another yellow card, this time for Kasali. Once again denying the counter-attack opportunity. 17-year-old ever present in the tournament. Very apologetic after bringing down the Simba captain, Clement. Her apologies, didn't stop her receiving the booking. Joseph looking for options. That one drilled along the grass. Remains with her side though. Edet once again taking on Kazuya for pace. Good match up, those two on the wing. Once again, Ngoyi with the header, stopping every aerial threat that's come into the Simba, or rather towards the Simba box, into the final third. Bayelsa not really having any joy. Might have to try and switch things up and pass it along the ground more. Crosses and long balls haven't really had any effect. Another team having produced a chance of note really in the last 15 minutes to that energetic start. Will be just a 1 minute of additional time. Bawu to take, likely be the final goal kick of the half. It's short to Joseph. Emmanuel does well to buy herself some pace. Two red shirts behind her. Once again, no killer ball. Final product not quite there. Jafari. Got a bit of miscontrol by Bakuru. Bayelsa with one final chance perhaps. No, Edet denied. On. Clement not winning the header. Slimani. That could well be that. And it is for the half. 0-0. Goalless at the break. The chances, most coming early on. Both managers to provide some half-time inspiration. Remind their players that they are playing for third place. Might not be for the ultimate glory, but bronze medal on the table for the taking. And it does very much hang in the balance. Evenly fought first half. See that there, 55% ultimately, 55.3 to 44.7 for Simba. And the attempts remaining the same, 6 and 4, with 1 on target each. A few fouls, a few yellow cards, despite there not being a huge amount to play for, but enough, you'd hope, for more action in the second half. Welcome back to Rabat for the second half of this third place match between Bayelsa Queens and Simba Queens in the 2022 CAF Women's Champions League. It is the third place match, bronze medal match, and it is goalless at half time. Chances early on for both sides, big chances, particularly for Bayelsa. Young Etim and Juliet Sunday just about failing to beat Gelwa Lugomba in the Simba goal. But Simba came forward as well themselves. And a very well struck free kick from Vivian Odiambo tested Gabriel Bawu, the other goalkeeper. No one finding the finishing touch though, and it is 0-0. All still to play for in the final 45 minutes. In this battle of the Queens, going for bronze on this occasion. To see what they can conjure up in this final 45 for both in the tournament. Referee blows the whistle and away we go again. This time Simba getting us underway. still in all red, shooting from right to left. Bayelsa in all white. Missed by the left back Joseph there. Lifted forward for the skipper to chase, and then her strike partner Kazoya. Nice turn. Laid off to Tossi. Plays it into the danger area, but that one will bounce comfortably enough for Bawu to collect up. Both goalkeepers still with a chance at the Golden Glove award for the tournament. Depends what happens in the final tomorrow. More good goalkeeping there from Lugomba to hang on to that cross. She and Bawu conceded 2 and 3 respectively. So Lugomba currently in pole position of the two. Bayelsa also currently in position to earn themselves the Fair Play Award. We have seen a few yellows that may have changed. They won't want to pick up too many bookings. Be another nice little consolation as they head home. But for now, it's about the goals. It's Bayelsa on the attack. Nice footwork from Sabastine, but then running the ball out past the touchline. Just a little bit too much on it. Nice idea for the 18-year-old, but quite the execution. There's a free kick there. They became the first team at the CAF Women's Champions League finals to score a goal against Mamelodi Sundowns earlier in the tournament. They remain the only team to have done so. That was Mary Anjor hitting in the 81st minute of their 2-1 loss in their opening group game. Spread out the goals across the team, and the 6th they've picked up at the tournament. 5 different players managed to get on the score sheet. Only Mercy Atimi, with that second half brace against Wadi Degla, scored more than one. Anjor, Joseph, Chiniere and Sunday, the others to have found the net. Diving in. Captain Clement giving away a free kick there. Bayelsa will be back on the front foot. Quite as hectic a pace in the early minutes of this half as there was in the first one. It's end-to-end stuff in the first quarter of an hour. Big chances, as mentioned. That's nicely worked, though. Out on the right wing, but the cross not quite there from Atimi. Too close to Lugomba. No mistake from the keeper. Back in the attack again, but again just a bit too much power on the pass, just missing. Deft touch at the final moment. Can Simba wants to produce something. Looking for Bakuru, who's now over on the right wing, but not there. Edet recovering from a slightly heavy first touch. And the team he brought down. Just a little clumsy by Dotto Tossi, the left back. He's Simba's youngest player at 17. Given a good account of herself so far, though. What has been at times a challenging defensive task against the right wing of Bayelsa. Edet always ready to go forward. Currently about to take a throw. And Atimi causing some trouble as well. Here's a long throw again, flicked on into the danger area. Can anyone get the shot away? Cleared away by the red shirt. Must have taken a deflection as well. So it looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Another hint of a chance for Bayelsa. To chase there on the left. Igwe showing she has some pace herself, matching the forward. Getting to the ball first. Flicked rather aggressively out there, Tim. She dealt with it, but couldn't find Sabastino. The left winger headed into the box. Joseph will shepherd that out for the throw. Adaremi. A quietish game for the 15-year-old so far. Also then in some of her other appearances. Clement onto the ball. She has Kazoya in support again. Finds instead. Bukuru gets it back, but it's like it had just run out of play. Just a slightly heavy touch when it really counted again. We've seen some good control, not some tricky situations, but in the box, not so much. Pressure certainly not as high as it was in the group stages and in the semis, but still that final pass just not quite coming together for either side as yet. See if Lukula can do anything with that. He dictates from the sidelines. That's a better pass. A free kick. Sunday's brought down. She scored in the third group game. That's Wadi Degla. In truth, looked a little harsh, that one, against Tossi. Got the ball, but perhaps the way in which she did so, the issue for the referee. 2 feet, I suppose, into the challenge. Edet runs on. That one from the training ground, not quite working out. Kazoya wise to it. Good defence. And Good awareness from the attacker. 10 minutes gone. Still we await someone to break the deadlock. Cora wanting more. Could this be it? Here's another shot on target. Atimi again. Chancing her arm. Straight at the keeper. Here's Bayelsa's second shot on target. The tensions there of Jafari. A little too much for the referee's liking. Joseph with not a bad delivery, but unable to find Kamba. Should get another chance here, perhaps. The ball evading her. What was a clearance there, actually turned into quite a nice pass towards Etim. Marnie down. Free kick, still holding her head. She battled with Etim. Maybe catching a boot as she hit the ground. It's a nice turn by Etimi, and well away from the defender, Ngoyi, on that occasion. Deciding to go herself. But Lagomba dealing well as the ball bounced just in front of her. Kula Mbuzi, as he's affectionately known. He was interim manager with Ugandan champions She Corporate. Took them to the CAF Champions League qualifiers, where they in fact lost the final to Simba. Now leading Simba in their Champions League debut. Only in charge for a month or so. He said everyone was dreaming we'd have the big one, but we're happy to be where we are. We're among the best 4 clubs in Africa. That alone makes me happy. So a positive outlook on their progression at the first attempt on the continental stage for the new manager. Obviously, he'd love to be number 3 rather than number 4. Cross from Edet, nearly catching Lagomba. Does look currently Bayelsa who are the more likely to snatch that number 3 spot in Africa. Big clearance by Ngoyi. Once again, Clement trying to chase it down. Done a lot of lone striker work at various points of the game when Simba have had to sit back, deal with pressure. She's done so willingly. It's always something of a thankless task at points. Here comes Bayelsa again. It's a good foot in though, and then good composure. Simba clear their lines. And in fact, could conjure something out themselves, but the pass just in between the 2 options there from Jafari. Now Atimi off again. A bit more energy now in the match. Looks like Atimi might have just run out of room on that time. Eventually, as Ngoyi came across. Still with the throw, and a chance again for Edet to deliver one in. Chested off. Not the hit Etim would have wanted. Still, Bayelsa with the ball in the area. Sabastine turning this way and that. Cross just behind Etienne. Simba do now more convincingly clear the danger. Over to Sunday. Holds onto the ball, does well to glide away from a couple of red shirts. That one across there from Sabastine, catching the face of a Simba defender, hanging out for a corner. Take that quickly. Sabastine with that step over again for preferred moves. Can Sunday keep it in? She can. And the ball does find its way into the back of the net. Will it count though? The referee waiting to hear from VAR, who are checking. Certainly no problem with the first cross. Did Sunday keep it in? That could be the question, because the shot from Atimi going in off a red shirt, so shouldn't be any issue of offside. It may just be whether the ball stayed in play. We await VAR's final decision. Referee Ancino Tonyanukwa, the first really decisive moment of the match. Not exactly her decision. She'll have to rely on the eyes of VAR for this one. Okara waits to see if his side have taken the lead. It would appear not. The ball deemed to have gone out, so we don't have the breakthrough. It's a powerful strike from Atimi. Unfortunate for Simba to see it bounce in off their own defender, but they escape. Bayelsa come again though, win behind their sails now. Sabastine causing trouble on the wing. She has done throughout. Using that agility. Tricky into a winger. And again, luring Suleimani into a mistake. The dangling leg catching Bayelsa's number 20 after she'd gone past. Appeals initially from Suleimani, turned to apologies eventually. Oldest player on the pitch at 27, ripe old age of 27, is very useful starting 11s for both sides. Two players on the pitch born in 2007 to make, I imagine, most people watching on feel fairly old. For now, it's Edit with the free kick. He's attempting one to the front post to be flicked on, but Kasali getting too much on the attempted flick on. Not Kasali. She was in fact behind Sabastine. Was out for a goal kick. Misjudged there by Emmanuel. Gives away the free kick. Missing the clearance and then the ball bouncing up into her hand. Goy looking for some inspiration up front. That one Emmanuel doesn't miss, and in fact finds a teammate. Here goes Sabastine again. Not quite beating Ngoyi to the ball, despite the pace difference between the two. She's got it now though on the left. How brave will Suleimani be? Well, the answer is she doesn't have to really be. She's lost out. It is back with Sabastine. Looks for options in the middle. Doesn't pick one out though, and he finds Ngoi. Simba can't clear their lines, can't get the ball out of the attacking third. Back with Edet. Now maybe a chance for the red shirts to move forwards, but the referee having to bring the game to a halt momentarily. There is a defender down. It is Ngoi holding a wrist. Just falling awkwardly. She made that headed clearance. Yeah. All her weight coming down on the wrist at an awkward angle. The arm locking out, that will be uncomfortable. Perhaps not enough to stop her seeing out the match though. With the drop ball. And off we go again. Clement, options, making a move ahead of her. Choose to lay it off to Odiambo. She'll get a second chance now. Plays the simple pass to Jafari. Nice feet from Bukuru. Looked foul at first glance, but the referee with a much better view than mine. Waving play on. Nice shimmy away from Emmanuel. Edet. Can't play it over. Satimi making a move on the right wing again. Clement again, not given the ball to feet. Edet striking the ball into Kazoya from close range. We've had an ongoing battle, those two. Again, the referee not swayed. Looked clumsy from Kasali. But nonetheless, Simba back with the ball again. A nice lofted pass. It's flicked over. Eventually ending up in the hands of Bawu. The attacker went down. Game opening up again though as we enter the final quarter. Again, Kasali rushing in there. Worked on this occasion. That didn't though. Sabastine working the pass, but our own pass not finding Sunday. We'll get our first change. It'll be for Simba. Asha Jafari, player to make way. From the right wing. Her tournament ends with 1 goal to her name. Topista Situma, number 13, her replacement. Should be able to produce anything on that right wing. If that is a straight swap, time will tell. Yet again, rushing towards the area, dealt with by that wall of red shirts. Once again, become resilient when we've had these spells of Bayelsa dominance. A chance again, a good save. Well held by Lugomba. It was Sabastine turning, striking on her left foot. Not a bad effort. Another shot on target for Bayelsa. Sabastine floored again by Suleimani. Referee allowing play to continue. Joseph with a sloppy pass, giving it away to our opposite number, quite literally, from 18 to 18. As the ball landed with Bukuru. Space here for Atimi to run into. She's got options as well. Could this be the moment? And maybe it is. It is! Juliet Sunday puts the ball away, and we finally have our opening goal of the battle for bronze. And it goes the way of Bayelsa. It has been going that way. And they've made the pressure pay. The last 20 minutes, most of the second period has been Bayelsa on the attack. Simba more and more hanging on, and eventually Lagomba beaten. She does concede her third of the tournament. Finally, Lagomba continuing with the space. Her first pass not quite picking out Sunday. As the defender slipped, Sunday pounced. Finally, the first clear opportunity in quite some time. And she took it. Now, can Simba do anything in this final 20 minutes? If it is level at 90 minutes, we will go straight to penalties. There is no extra time in this third place playoff. Simba immediately with more attacking verve. Bakuru out to Kazoya. Diambo came the closest Simba have managed so far. Once again, Sabastine and Suleimani coming together. This time Suleimani on the deck and winning the free kick. And the goal again. Just a bit more space. The Simba defence a bit more open finally. And that slip proving crucial. Thumbs up from Domo Akara. Said he wanted that golden bronze. Now his side in a good position to claim it. Optimistic effort there from the free kick. Sailing over the bar. Joseph. Zaremi. Igwe doing well to find Sunday, but she gives it away, the goal scorer. And then Igwe gives away a free kick. Suleimani lifts it into the box, but only onto the header of Igwe, immediately making amends for giving away the free kick by clearing it. Tossi. So many more red shirts in attack immediately. 4 there, coming out near the edge of the Bayelsa box. Bakula watching on. Perhaps wondering how the match may have turned out. They showed this much attacking intent from the start. And they win a free kick in a decent position. Tossi brought down by Odette, who claims her innocence. They won't do anything to change the referee's decision. Didn't appear to get the ball. And maybe he didn't get the player initially, but Tossi with nowhere to go with the player on the ground. Babu shifting her wall slightly, making sure it's exactly where she wants it. It is Tossi standing over the free kick. 6 red shirts in the area. Can she find one? No, she can find Babu. Again, good hands from the keeper. Both keepers have shown great composure tonight, and exactly why they helped their teams make it through to the final 4. Lagomba could do very little about the goal in the end. After the slip from her defender, not quite called upon that time. Cross dealt with. Joseph, another cross, but behind the attackers. Head it straight in though, winning it back. Claims the corner. not happy with the decision, which goes the way of Simba. 2 changes now for Bayelsa. We will get Onela Ivanik Tauta, played in the final group game. Started on the bench this time, centre mid. She'll be coming on for the 15-year-old Mary Adaremi. Her first ever continental tournament comes to an end. Plenty more ahead of her, judging by her performance at just 15 in this second ever CAF Women's Champions League. Many more years ahead of her. And also Chinyere Igboamalu, mentioned her earlier. She comes on in attack for Etidiong Etim. So both 15-year-old players making way. First involvement there for Igboamalu. Mentioned she scored in the win over Mazembe. She attempted 6 shots on target in that game. Or rather, she attempted 6 shots, all of which were on target in that game. We're looking for at least one more here in the final quarter of an hour. Could wrap up the result if she manages one. For now, it's Atimi again on the right. Edet crosses it in first time. Manuel. Immediate period of pressure from Simba in the wake of the goal, subsiding slightly now. Bayelsa reasserting their authority. Timmy checking back. They won't be in a huge rush to get forward for this remaining quarter of an hour. Won't take any needless chances. There is the goal scorer Sunday, still showing a tenacity, retaining possession for her side. Footwork from Joseph. Sebastine. Again, that burst of speed, challenging the Simba defence. It's been a constant thorn in their side. Quite often that spark that has been missing at times in the game, she has provided it when the ball has come her way. Another change for Simba. Barakat Olaya on for Esther Mayala. Right back making way. It's an attacking change, as you'd expect. Right back gives way for the forward. See if Olaya can make a difference. Simba presumably changing to something akin to a 3-4-3 for these final minutes. It's back with Bayelsa, and Simba will need to press more when Bayelsa have the ball at the back. It's there to make them sweat. Just let Bayelsa pass away the final 10 minutes. They are still producing some attacking moves. That time Sebastine with the cross. Not totally assured first involvement for Tauta, but she tidies up the mess. Plays it back to her captain. And that better from the centre mid, finding Joseph on the left. Simba work their way forwards. Again, so many more options than they had previously. And just been Clement up front on her own. Kazoya now out on the right. Suleimani lays it in. Nice first touch from Situma. Dealt with by Bayelsa. And they have options here on the counter. Sabastine holding it up, playing it out to the left. It's crossed towards the teammate. Now the white shirts have to retreat. They'd love a second to wrap things up, but need to be careful committing too many players forward. Throwing it all away. Clement, the skipper, to take the throw. She takes it on towards the box, but final touch just sailing the way of Bawu. No teammate there. Keeper, of course, buying a few valuable seconds for her side. Just long with the goal kick. Two number 9s battle it out, and it is Alaya who comes out on top. More traditional number 9 in attack rather than the right back Edet. Combination of 3 Bayelsa defenders, manages to get that away, but comes straight back at them again. Nice change of direction from Bukuru. Rushing in, Kasali not for the first time. Fortunate though that the centre-back partner was behind her. And that one will go straight through to Bawu. We'll wait for Clement before diving on the ball. It's the 84th minute now. Not long left for Simba to conjure something up. They've shown more in the last 5 minutes than they did in the previous 30. Very much a passenger in most of the second 45. Until the goal sparked them into life. Shows this pass cut out. A nice turn from Clement. Interruptions in the middle. That one actually testing Bawu more than she may have expected. I imagine that was intended as a cross, but it was dipping in under the bar. Bawu stayed down, holding her shoulder. 22-year-old keeper. Wouldn't have wanted to concede the first goal of the game in that manner. This kind of situation is always tricky for a keeper. Even more so, of course, female goalkeepers. Generally not quite as tall as their male counterparts. Goals the same size. And a cross that's dipping in under the bar. Not ever easy to deal with. It appears that Bawu must have caught a bit of the woodwork as she tipped that over the bar. And of course, she and her teammates will be in no hurry to get play back underway. Here is the goal. Clinical finish from Sunday. And that the difference as we head into the final 5, plus whatever additional time we deem necessary. Keeper back up, Bawu, and being told by the referee that time will be added for that stoppage. Now a chance for Simba. It's high into the box and won by Clement, dealt with by her fellow captain. Igwe heading away before Bawu could deal with it. Safety first, of course, from the captain, not knowing what was behind her. If her keeper was there as the ball headed towards goal. Another corner into a decent area. Head of a red shirt, and again, nervy moments for Bayelsa here. Bawu stopping the corner. And Bayelsa do win the throw. They'll get a chance. Here that corner again. Clement on target. Looks like Bawu would have had it covered, but nonetheless, Igwe getting there first. Big clearance from Edet to release the tension. By back. Looks like the yellow card will make its first appearance in some time. Teamy down, seemingly in some pain. The yellow is shown to Ngoyi. He's had a good game overall. Certainly winning the ball, but studs up. Maybe deemed not under control by the referee, picking up the booking. It's her third of the tournament. Of course, suspensions not an issue in the final game. We'll get another change for Simba whilst Timi is treated. The number 6 waiting to come on, Philomena Abaka. Just turned 20 last week. Been a regular super sub. 58 minutes played across 3 games. With 90 minutes of regular time remaining, we're back underway. Over to Edet on the right. That wild. If it was a shot, very high and wide. If it was a cross, equally high and wide. Goal kick taken quickly by Simba. Fired back in their direction. Get the impression Bayelsa now just getting the ball as far away from their goal as much as possible. Igwe battling and winning it. And again, Tauta just high forwards, and if they get a chance, then all the better, and they have done, but wide from Igwe Amalu, the sub, with the chance to wrap it up. She couldn't find the bottom corner. Yellow frustration. Referees blowing the whistle. Acrobatic clearance missed by the Simba centre-back, presenting Igwe Amalu with the chance. There is the change. On comes Abaka, on for Kazoya, number 17. Heavily involved, but here are Bayelsa again, looking to make the win secure.
Additional time, 3 minutes.
3 minutes of additional time. I was going to say for Bayelsa to hang on, but they're not really hanging on. They are on the attack. A couple of spells in which Simba have really pushed them back. But they've done well to win themselves back some territory. Again here on the attack, the referee blowing the whistle as Iqbal Amalu tried to set a fellow attacker away. Sunday straight back onto defensive duties, pressing Suleimani. Diambo well to turn, and she had found Olaya, but the substitute not controlling the ball, skimming underneath her outstretched foot. Possession passes back to Bayelsa. They have less than 2 minutes before they can claim that bronze medal for their own. Get to left back Joseph. The pass cut out of hers hasn't been up to the high standards she set in the first few games of the tournament tonight. Certainly not a bad performance. She's part of a back line who currently hold a clean sheet, are about to win the match 1-0. But in terms of her attacking delivery, not quite as good as it has been. Picked up 2 assists in that final important group game. We will get one likely final change for Bayelsa. It is Mercy Atimi. She won't add to her 2 goals. Joined by Juliet rather Sunday in having scored 2 and now joint top scorers for Bayelsa. Can they get a second here? Finish things off in style. Sebastine trying to find either a teammate at the back post or the top corner. Either way, she failed. Another big hoof from Ngoy, probably the last one. It's cut out by Emmanuel. Tauta using the safe pass to Joseph. Getting it back. Seconds remaining now. It is with Lagomba, but this will have to be a huge goal kick. Referee checks her watch and blows her whistle, and it is all over. Bayelsa claimed the bronze medal. 1-0 on the night. Juliet Sunday with the all-important goal. And there is Sunday collapsing to the turf. It's not the colour medal they would have wanted at the start of the tournament, but it is a top 3 finish and a win on the night. They finish the tournament in good spirits with a win. They deserved it, in truth, over the course of the 90 minutes. Simba Queens certainly had their chances, had their moments, and they really came out of their shell after the goal in the final 20 minutes, but they didn't show enough. And Bayelsa deserving winners. It was closely fought. Sunday there. End of a long tournament. Feel good atmosphere around the stadium. It's been a great tournament all round. Of course, the Simba players disappointed, but they'll try again next year. They've shown what they can do in their debut at the Champions League. Now we'll hear from the winning goalkeeper and woman of the match.
It's by the grace of God, just like that.
Are you happy to be chosen as woman of the match?
Yes, because it's difficult for keeper to become woman of the match, but I'm very happy. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Congratulations again. Thank you.
Gabrielle Baou there, Did well. Deserving woman of the match. Says it's difficult for a goalkeeper to become woman of the match. But she did enough.